work as an analog IC design engineer for Linear Technology LLC, now part of Analog Devices Inc. I completed my undergraduate in electronics engineering at K.J. Somaya College of Engineering, at the time affiliated to the University of Mumbai. I completed my MS in electrical and computer engineering from the Georgia Institute of Technology. It's been 5 years, 1 working with SR and 4 in the US since I started living the dream, and it's been an amazing journey. Let me begin by saying, and I'm sure you have heard this a lot, that the university system in the US is very much different than that in India. What you probably haven't heard is that in some ways, SR counseling helps you to be prepared to face those differences and overcome the challenges. The way SR achieves this is by giving you research assignments, technical writing assignments, etc. In my perspective, SR's objective is not only to make things easier for you, but to try and provide you with all the best possible options. Just to give you a little idea on the assignments that I talked about. When I decided to pursue my MS in IC design, I knew I wanted to do that in the US since that's where the major industry is. But I was not sure about the university. I'm sure a lot of you would be going through the same dilemma. This is where the research assignment comes into play. SR will provide you with a list of universities that are good for your chosen domain and ask you to research the universities as to what you like and dislike about them. In terms of courses, research, etc. The purpose of this assignment is to narrow down on the universities that you would finally end up applying to. When you do the applications, SR ensures that you apply to a diversified field of universities such as ambitious, moderate, safe, based on your profile. It can get a little overwhelming to go through all the data for the universities, but believe me, this experience will come in handy when you work on your research or reading assignments at any of the US universities you end up attending. Another challenge that most students, myself included, face is that to finalize the university that you want to go to once you get multiple admits. And believe me, if you do all the right things, you will get multiple admits. SR was helpful here to analyze the pros and cons of all the universities that I was admitted to in a wholesome way. Not just considering the academics, but the financial situation, alumni relations, job prospectus, research prospectus, etc. That really helps you make an informed decision. I won't go over other details of the functioning of SR and leave it to their pros. I would like to talk a little about my experience at Georgia Tech though. The best thing about Masters at Tech is that you finish it in 1.5 years. The not so great thing is that you finish it in 1.5 years. Well, what I mean is that since you have to take 10 courses, you end up taking 4 courses in the first 2 semesters and the remaining 2 courses in the last semester. Yeah, you will have some sleepless nights for a year, but you gotta consider the risk-reward criteria. And believe me, the rewards are much higher than the risks. Another good thing about tech is that you can do co-ops, which are internships over the longer semesters of spring or fall. And they are free, so you don't have to pay any tuition for the internship that you're doing over the fall or spring semesters, unlike most universities in the US. It was a little intimidating in the beginning, knowing that I would be competing with some of the smartest and the brightest people from all over the world, and a lot of those had previous industry experience. I had none. But it was not long before I realized that working hard in the right direction does pay off. I was fortunate enough to get an internship interview with Linear Technology. I accepted the offer, and working there was a whole new experience. It opened my mind to things I had never thought of and things that I never knew could have existed. That's what motivated me to take the full-time offer with them, and here we are. It's been an amazing journey for me from SR to GATEC to Linear/ADI, and I don't regret the tiniest bit of it. I wish you all the very best for your future journey and hope that you end up living your dream as well.